Hello! So, andito tayo sa channel ko, ARISTV na naman. May nakita akong memory sa Facebook. Yung pinost ko 3 years ago. So, gusto kong gawan ng kwento itong ginawa ng father ko. So, there's a autobiography na ginawa ng dad ko. Bakit mo, apay nga inaramid mo na ito eh? Why did you think of making this one?
So that at least these other young generations will follow, if not emulate, or consider it as something that education is really something that you have to have or achieve with determination. That is the reason why I have to make such story regarding my autobiography, just so that you, my children, could, shall we say, follow or say, be considerate of what I have done.
So, kita nyo yun. I think, ako rin siguro parang I am inspired to do this channel, yung ginagawa kong ARISTV. Aside from yung to connect sa players ko, I think i-take advantage ko itong pagpo-post tapos paggawa ng mga training so my father also wanted to make one like this. Pero ngayon kasi sikat na yung social media. So gusto kong i-link yung gusto niyang ma-achieve for us, my generation. Gusto niyang gumawa ng story. So, ito kasi nasusunog tapos na itatapon. So, mas maganda gawin natin itong video para forever na siyang nakapost. Tapos, even yung mga anak namin, yung mga grandchildren, kahit mawala kami, at least meron silang mapapanood. Okay? So, puntahan natin dito. Dad, can you share? Kasi yung part 2, dito sa part 2 niya is professional work experience. Can you give your what you can remember doon sa teaching experience mo, and paano ka siguro nag-start magturo as a teacher, kasi Kwentong Maestro itong ginagawa natin. Maybe you can start here dito sa or sundin natin ito as a working student. Kasi nakalagay po dito as a high school life niya is as a swine project 1960. If you can remember 1960 to 1963, maybe you can share a story during those times na nag-aalaga siya ng baboy dito sa picture dito.
Well, during this time, if you are going to work in this school project, you have to work there half day, then you go to school half day. So in my case, I have to work in the piggery for half day. Then at the end of the week, we receive our bound or
Allowance.
We are given 2 gantas of rice and 1 kilo of shall we say dried fish. Most of the time, sometimes we are tired of the dried fish, so we usually get some breakage, because breakage in the poultry, we have the same area there, the poultry and the piggery, and so we eat with our companions who are working in the poultry also, so they share with us whatever breakage of eggs. So that is what we usually do. And we have also vegetables in our yard there, where we can also get our bayan most of the time. So that is what I have been doing, working in the piggery for 4 years, from first year until 4th year. And this was been under our teacher, Dr. Lucio Victor, who is very considerate to us also, and he is supervising our work there. See to it that what we are doing is the proper way of raising pigs, because he is also our teacher in our vocational agriculture. So that is what I have done, after which I was informed by my sister, after graduating from the secondary or high school, you better work, because we cannot afford to bring you to college. So it is here where I have to seek a work. But then I was informed by my classmates that the Dangwa garage or the Dangwa transportation is also employing some workers. I heard that, and so I applied for that vacancy, which they are telling me, and I was accepted to work there. But then later on, I was informed that you will have to start working in the next month, perhaps June or July, at the, because that was a summer time. And so while that was a summer time, I also worked in the library, college library, with Mrs. Diaz as the, shall we say, our college librarian. But then she said, are you really very interested to study in college? I told her, yes, ma'am, if only I have something start with. Why not? Because nobody can send me to school already. I have already finished my work in the swine project, and so I have to, shall we say, stay out from the swine project. I applied in the Dangwa Transportation Company. I was employed, but they told me that I have to wait for 1 month so the buses will be ready and repaired for transportation. But if you are, she told me that if you are really interested, why still go to Kwan? If you want to work as a working student, you can work here in the library. The shall we say school or college student labor is available, and there is student labor for student assistant librarian. If you are interested, you can enroll in college and you work here maybe 1/2 day if you want, or if you can have more than 4 hours, you can extend it in the evening. And so that is how I say, yes ma'am, I am very thankful, but where will I stay also when I have no house? I cannot afford to rent outside if I will stay outside. Oh, there are many cottages here. We will try to look for a place for you to stay, and so you can enroll and then continue your college. Anyway, you have a companion here who will, if you work in the morning, then your companion will work in the afternoon, and vice versa, as the semester or school year will go on. And so that is what I have done, and I enrolled in college. I work in the library as student assistant, and then until such time that I finish my college, I was just thinking I will finish it for 10 years because our course is 5 years in college. That is BSAE, Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Education. But because of my confidence in going to school, my commitment, I always take my subject even Saturdays and Sundays and even summer time, provided I work in the library also. And so that is what I have done, and I finished my course within 5 years and 4 months because of the student teaching in the fourth or the last semester of my school year, no?
Before you continue, I I would like to read something. In June 1963, you wrote here, I enrolled in college as first year Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Education student, the only college course for men.
Yes.
And Bachelor of Science in Home Economics is for women. So it's in 1963. But right now it's co-ed already, right? Everyone, if I am a male, I would like to take up home economic, it's okay. But I'm just curious. So in 1963, there is like a
Yeah.
gender ano. If you're male, you only have to join Visa E. If
Yes.
female, so
You,
can you share a story there? Maybe share something so that right now, at least may idea tayo, the students now can reflect that before, during the 60s, there's a specific course for male and for female. Can you remember any?
yeah.
Can you share something?
In fact, during those year, if you are a male or boy, you have to uh, take up agricultural education. But if you are a female, you have to take up home economics. Not like this time or in restaurants, it is a mixture of male and female. That is the reason why this time even he is male, he can take up home economics, so he can stay in the restaurant. But before, I do not know. They are very strict when it comes to gender, shall we say, work. So that the female only are the ones who will do the cooking. But this time, I think the big restaurants now, you will find out that it is the male who are cooking the very nice food.
Yes.
This time.
Yung mga master chef, yung
Yes.
mga pinapanood nyo, mga bata, di ba? Yung mga chef, puro lalaki. But anyway, that was before. Pero ngayon nasa 20s na tayo, 21st century na tayo. My follow-up question, because here in your biography, if I may read yung intro niya, kasi I am Chagwiwi Mayan Bocalan, second child of Paulino Focaran Bocalan and Leona Nalekwa Mayan. So I was born November 10, 1941, Lias Barlig Mountain Province. So kung babasahin natin tuloy-tuloy, and if I may ask, kasi halos lahat kami na anak niya dito sa education kami nagtapos. Pero kung titignan natin kung ako mismo titignan ko yung mga galing mismo sa Lias Barlig Mountain Province, most of them kumuha ng PNP, kumuha ng military. It's either nag-military, nag-PNP. Okay? Kasi nagpulis sila. Kasi yung mga galing doon, syempre, na-expose sila, hunters yung mga father nila, yung mga tito nila. So hunting, yung kwento nga ng dad ko, bata ka pa lang, na-expose ka na sa ng baril. So ang question ko sa father ko, how come you did not take up military or PNP? Why did you take up education as your profession?
When I enrolled in college, I'm supposed to advanced ROTC, but I do not have, shall we say, enough amount to buy my uniform as an advanced cadet officer in the ROTC. That is the reason why I did not again take advanced course in ROTC. I should have taken one, so that after graduating 2 years graduating from the ROTC, I should be a reserve officer, but then I was not able to take my advanced ROTC because of the uniform. I have nothing to buy, to use in buying a uniform for that course.
So, yun, it's not actually in here, but I know for a fact that my dad is passionate also. He's been an officer in
PMT.
PMT. It's we know it now ROTC or CAT. But during their time, it's PMT. PMT. Okay? So, at least naisama natin dito ano. Now, let's proceed dito sa family, yung mga anak niya. Yan, kami yan. So, last year we had 50th wedding anniversary ng parents namin nung June 1st. So, yun yung parang sinelebrate namin. So, maybe ano nang siguro ito, kung may gustong kumuha ng copy, dito na lang sa bahay. Magpa-print na lang ako kay Aloha para yung mga interested. Nag-distribute ka ba? Nangiwaras ka? So it's only a copy for our children, yung mga grandchildren, para may kopya. Pero maybe kasi malimit na ngayon yung family na tumagal ng ganito, tanungin na lang natin kasi ito obvious naman, like kami, 'di ba? Sa 5 kasi kami. Ako yung bunso, ulitin ko ako yung bunso. So andito, ang tanungin na lang natin sa father ko kung ano yung mga sikreto niya or ano yung mga gusto niyang i-share.
It's nice if you plan for something. If you want to get married or if you want to have an education, you should plan it out first and have a determination in doing all of those things so that more or less you can accomplish your mission which you want to take up. Like in taking up a course, well, you really have to study yourself if you are really interested with that, and that is the one that you are going to push through with it. You want to do something, you have to be committed in order that you will succeed in what you are going to finish or do.
Dahil ang segment natin ay Kwentong Maestro, baka may gusto kang sabihin sa mga former students mo na nanonood, any advice or greeting to your former students who are watching right now?
Well, of course, to my former students who will still recognize me, thank you for obeying or following what I have been telling you when I was your teacher, no? Otherwise, you might not be as you are now if you did not do what you have learned from your previous teachers. just continue your journey in life.
Yun. So, once a teacher, always a teacher kahit hindi ka na nagtuturo. So, maybe curious yung mga viewers natin. How old are you?
I'm now 79.
79. So, batang-bata pa. yung mga kasama mo, nauna na sa heaven, ano? So, my father is still strong, ha? If you want to visit him, punta kayo dito sa, Cabanao, Balili. Yung malapit lang sa CHED kung gusto nyong makipagkwentuhan sa kanya. Okay? So, marami pa siyang kwento, pero dun na lang muna. Again, so, like, share, subscribe dito sa channel natin para sa Kwentong Maestro and other stories. So again, thank you and keep safe po tayo ngayong pandemic. Bye-bye!